Welcome to the Media Box. Kimmo Kiljunen here to talk about the political situation in Belarus, which is an ongoing concern for this assembly.
True, obviously we are discussing it regularly nowadays here in Council of Europe Parliamentary Assembly meetings. We organized a dialogue process with the democratic forces inside the country. We call it National Political Reform Process in Belarus. Earlier we were very much hoping also it could be an inclusive national political process in a way that having also the authorities with us. But since the aggression of Russia to Ukraine, Belarusian tacitly supporting the operation, even directly supporting in very many ways, not participating directly on the war itself, but supporting it. Obviously, we cannot have serious dialogues and discussion with the authorities. So focusing particularly on democratic opposition. Your big question, that was your issue in Belarus today, obviously, is the political situation. It's, to put in a nutshell, the politicians are in Belarus in the wrong place. We politicians supposed to be in parliament, not in exile or in prison. And that's the situation in Belarus today. There's the basic freedoms related to political participation are not respected at all. And that's obviously is a major concern. We have absolutely too many political prisoners in that country, and obviously the first step to any improvements in the country is that the politicians are freed from prison.
How practically can a reform process work, given all of that?
That's a good question, how practically it can work. Obviously, we understand that the will of the Belarusian people have already been expressed. In 2020 presidential elections, we can clearly see that it wasn't fair elections, and people demonstrated on the streets on the massive scale, showing the will of the people to get democratic, open society, and that was very clearly indicated. How that process will come in reality, it's obviously long term. There are obviously different ways. We understand that in very many countries you do have very violent revolutions also utilizing military means. But I'm very pleased that the Belarusian opposition has chosen another path. It's a bit longer process, obviously, but I'm absolutely sure Belarusian society will become an open democratic society sooner or later. It's in the middle of Europe anyhow, and we share the same values of democracy, human rights, and rule of law.
Kimmo Kiljunen, thanks for talking to us.
Thank you.